So I'm here with UFC 168 predictions. UFC 168 comes in December 28th, live from Las Vegas. Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman 2. Should be this card is stacked. I can go for all the predictions. It's gonna make a very long video. So to keep it short, I'm just gonna predict the top three fights on the card. I'm gonna go first with Josh Barnett versus Travis Brown. Now, Travis Brown came on impression and a very impressive win by knocking out Alistair Overeem with that front kick. It showed that he has heart. Alistair Overeem was he was taking it to him and hurting him. He really hurt Travis Brown. Travis Brown came back, and that showed that he had heart and knocked out Overeem. He got knocked out again. Overeem just keeps on getting knocked down, and it just made me laugh. I was like, shit, it's a dumbass. But I'm not taking anything away from Travis Brown. Travis Brown is an athlete. He's pretty lengthy, and that's what happened. So, but he's going against Josh Barnett. Josh Barnett has the experience. He's a better grappler. I think he's gonna take it to Travis Brown and probably try to take him down, and probably end it by submission. But either way, I'm gonna give it to, either way you look at it, I'm gonna give it to Josh Barnett. So Josh Barnett over Travis Brown. Co-main event: Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate for the women's bantamweight championship. These women have fought before in Strikeforce. That's the first time I ever saw Ronda Rousey fight in TV Live. And I saw it on Strikeforce. That's when Ronda Rousey took Miesha Tate's bantamweight championship from Strikeforce, becoming the women bantamweight champion. Now on the rematch, this is the second time they're fighting. My prediction is gonna be almost close to the same, but I think the difference is gonna be who is gonna stick to the game plan more. If you saw the Ultimate Fighter, Ronda Rousey was kind of losing her head, and while Miesha Tate just kept calm, laughing, grinning. Ronda Rousey, wasn't going crazy. If Ronda Rousey goes in there and does not stick to her game plan and tries to go crazy, I think she's gonna pay for it, and Miesha Tate's gonna take advantage. But if Ronda Rousey goes in there and uses that craziness to her advantage and it actually sticks to the game plan the way she's been doing her career so far, she's gonna take the W. The way she usually does. She somehow finds a way, no matter what situation she's been so far, to get it to the ground and submit you by armbar. She's so good at it. So I'm gonna give it to Ronda Rousey. If she sticks to the game plan, she's gonna win. So Ronda Rousey over Miesha Tate. Main event: Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman 2. Now, the first fight, I predicted Weidman that he was gonna win, but not the way he won that fight. That's something that nobody could have predicted. Weidman knocking out Silva. Nobody could have predicted that. That was everybody. I think the whole world was in shock. Everybody was shocked at what they saw. But a lot of people said that Silva gave it away, but that's his fighting style. Silva, if you've been a Silva fan, if you've seen all of his fights, that's the way he fights. He drops his hands, something clowns around, tries to make you miss, makes you pay for it. That's his style. That's his style, and I don't think he's gonna change that style. I don't think he's gonna drop his hands as much or clown around as much on the rematch, because obviously he found out what happens when you clown around too much. But I think he's gonna drop his hands, get to Weidman's, try to get to Weidman's head, but ultimately he's gonna try to finish it. That's always Silva is. He starts slow, starts dropping his hands, and then he goes in aggressively. He tries to go for the kill, and tries to hurt you, submit you. So I'm gonna give this one to Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva, I think he's gonna come in here and try to get his title back. I'm not taking anything from Chris Weidman. I don't think he got lucky from Chris Weidman, but Anderson Silva did deliver the opening for Chris Weidman to take advantage of it, capitalize, and he knocked him out. So I don't think Anderson Silva is gonna do that same thing again. But I think if Chris Weidman sticks to his game plan, he might make a 5-round fight, but I don't think Anderson Silva is gonna let him. I think Anderson Silva is gonna want to finish it. He's gonna want revenge. He's gonna try to finish the fight. Maybe in the late third round. He's gonna try to knock out Chris Weidman. I think he's gonna try to go for a knockout, but in all, I think it's gonna be. It might go to a decision, in my opinion. Decision, and it's gonna be Anderson Silva by a dominant fashion. Outstriking Chris Weidman. So it's gonna be Anderson Silva over Chris Weidman. Anderson Silva becomes a new middleweight champion. So those are my UFC 168 predictions.